Hello, everybody. Welcome to Living Life with Lisa, and I'm Lisa. I went to the naturopath last week, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about what happened. And one, she did. As I thought about it, when I told her, I explained to her I had MTHFR in 2 copies. And she questioned the methylfolate that I was on and how it made me feel and if it was working. And I started thinking today, you know what, if she understood the mutation, the methylfolate would make perfect sense. So even though she was recommended by my favorite doctor in the world, I don't think she gets it. So, I don't know about that. Also, I think it was kind of irresponsible of her to tell me I had early beginning of Parkinson's, because that puts it way back to, like day 1, kind of putting it like that, without any other evidence other than me shaking. She put me on some supplements. She put me on one that I haven't gotten yet, that I have talked to 2 people that are big on supplements, and both people told me what she is wanting me to take for cholesterol is not the thing to take for cholesterol. So I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take what they recommend. I'm also starting a new supplement that I'm not going to name now, because I don't know the reaction of some of my viewers of would be, but I will tell you that it is legal. It is legal in all 50 states, and I had my first dose this morning. Of course, it hasn't had time to get into my system yet for me to tell you whether or not I feel any different. Right now, I don't, other than I'm hungry and I'm not getting agitated at this traffic jam they've got at McDonald's. But that normally wouldn't agitate me anyway, so that's not a big deal. So I also asked them what they thought about with dementia, and they didn't know that it would help too much other than take away some of the anxiety from it. She did tell me that if I did happen to have Parkinson's, that this would be perfect for it. That she had a lady come in that was all shaky, and she took some in the store, and they sat down at a little table they had there, her and her husband, and after 20 minutes she stopped, and they visited for a while, and then he asked her if she wanted to go shopping, and she said, well, you told me we had 2 stops to make, then we had to go home. And he said, well, honey, this is the stillest you've been in 20 years. So she said it'll work for that and work for the pain, hopefully. And also she says everything about it should work for the dementia if you get it early enough. She said she got it for her mother, and but she was already way into the process, already into the disease, and she couldn't tell that it slowed it any, because she was already going from dementia or it didn't make sense what she said, dementia and Alzheimer's, because Alzheimer's is a form of dementia, but I think she just meant from moderate to severe. And she said that it helps with her anxiety and things like that, but she can't say that it helped anything with slowing the progression. She said, but by the nature of it, it should, as it gets in your system and gets in the brain, it should theoretically help. So we'll see. I'll be your experiment to find out, right? So I'm gonna eat to get this taste out of my mouth because it tastes awful. Most of these supplements and alternative medicines do taste awful. They are not good. So I need to get that spoonful of sugar that helps the medicine go down, because nasty. But some of them I would swear by. They work much better. Others don't. And she put me on a medication or a supplement to thin my blood, and I've been on it before, and I took it the same way same directions as she put, and it really didn't seem to help any. I didn't notice any changes. So I think that probably I will continue to take the prescription that I'm supposed to take, and I'll go ahead and take supplement for a while, see if that helps. But I most likely won't reorder it, because my past experience has been that it didn't thin my blood any that I could tell. And the way I can tell is that I give blood regularly, and normally my blood clots so fast that I can't give blood. Even when they try to draw blood, sometimes it clots so fast they can't draw enough to get what they need for running tests. So they end up throwing my blood away. Well, I started chelation actually was what worked the best for me, and I went and gave blood, and the blood came gushing out. I was done in like 5 minutes, and then they couldn't stop the bleeding, and they were kind of freaking out, but I was cheering, because that's never happened to me, that my blood was that thin that it would just keep running. So we got it stopped. I mean, it wasn't like an emergency, but it was first time since this mutation kicked in that everything worked right. And so I'm on an aspirin every day, and I can't tell that does anything much either. It helps a little bit. I can give blood as far as for medical tests and things like that, but as far as thinning the blood, not so much. I've been doing platelets for cancer patients, and that they take your blood out, they purify it, and then they stick it back in you. And I don't seem to have problems with it, and I don't know how that is different. But last few times that I went to give blood, or didn't go, but I was supposed to give blood, I've had either the flu or a urinary tract infection or a cold or something that kept me from being able to go give blood. So I haven't been able to see how I'm doing with the aspirin. But I have done this before with the supplement that I was given, and it made no difference. So that's how I know that the supplement didn't work. And so, just a warning out there. I know I'm kind of pushing the alternative stuff. You have to see what works for you, because not all pharmaceutical drugs will work for you. Not all supplements will work for you. It's not a one size fits all. You have to find what works for you, and so that is what I'm doing for me. And there's things out there that I don't want to try, and that I've never tried or have tried, and it was hogwash for me. But there's things that I swear by, and hyperbaric chamber is one of them. And I'm going to call them and see if they can help out with the spine, take out some of the, if that will help take down the inflammation on the spine, and also if it will help with the dementia. Because it's worth a try. At this point, I'm game for trying just about anything. You know, there's no cure, right? And I'm taking the medicine that I'm told to take, but why not try some of the alternatives? I have not, because we had a snowstorm. One, that's going to be my main excuse, and I'm almost home now, so it's too late to go back and get it. Actually, I could go somewhere else and get it, but I'm supposed to be taking 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon in the morning, 1 tablespoon at night of coconut oil. And that just sounds horrible to me, because even if it just tasted like coconut, I don't like coconut. So I'm kind of dragging my feet on getting the coconut oil. I know people like it, people swear by it. I've seen the YouTube videos, yes, and people turn it around, but you know, let me get used to the taste of some of the stuff I'm doing now. I'll pick it up. Maybe I'll pick up some tonight when I'm running kids to practice, because I can stop and get some coconut oil and maybe have a cracker or something sitting there next to me so I can shove it in my mouth. I asked them if I was supposed to cook it or what, and they said no, you just take it. And people said, well, you can put it in your tea. Well, I don't drink tea, and I don't drink coffee, so I don't have anything to put it in, you know, that would cover it. So I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet, so to speak, and take coconut oil. But as far as the other unmentioned supplement that I started today, my neck was hurting so bad that I was bent over most morning, and it doesn't hurt at all right now. So if nothing else, yay for that, because I like not having the pain. Now let's see if I can get through this. I didn't get my driveway shoveled, so it's just by the tracks of the van that get through the driveway, but it's not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. So I'll let y'all go. Have a great day. Remember to live life to the fullest and live life with no regrets. Catch y'all later. Bye bye.